Welcome back to Silent Hill 2 Restless Dreams on the original Xbox. Decent enough start. I should have tried to make that turn a little bit later, because all I did was run into the wall. Anytime you run into a wall, unlike in Silent Hill 1, where either you'll slam your face into the wall or you'll just kind of keep on running alongside it, in this game you actually get slowed down. You make contact like that. Like, it's usually a bad idea to ride along walls in this game. You want to make your turns when you won't slap your face into an obstruction. This detour I'm on right now, you do not need to do on the PC version of this run. You actually skip this whole section with the lying figure off the dirt path. That also means we never pick up the radio. We do that to bring our stamina back to full. It costs real time, but it's actually better in game time wise. Oops. To open and close that gate like that. Whack! Oh, that sucked. Ugh. It's a bit of a mess. Do the same thing again. You can tell he's at full stamina by his run animation. That is full speed James. And now he's at his jogging speed. Full speed James has a bit more leg motion. That's the reason why we pick up these health drinks as well on the streets. Interactions with various things helps us move more quickly. Also, that was really risky. Staying really close to that van there, you risk aggroing that figure into your legs. It's like the one place where the lag is really annoying. Not too surprised about that. There were several issues, but also I'm probably going to lose time on this segment as well since I had a near perfect clock. It was near perfect or actually perfect. It was extremely fast. But my movement wasn't so good, so as long as I have slightly better movement, I won't lose as much as I could. Alright, good gun pickup. Yeah. I was trying to, like, sort of hit the tip of the hitbox, but instead I was just sort of hitting the corner of the cabinet or whatever. Ah. Not a bad exit, but that room really isn't all that hard, but sometimes I still screw it up. So I'll cut myself a little bit of slack. worse. I was hoping. Here's to hoping, right? Okay, that's okay. That's just okay. Not good, not bad. Acceptable. I can roll with acceptability. Oh, come on. I swear, when I think he's on the right, he's on the left. Like, I try to listen to the audio, but... I love this staircase. When you do it right, it looks so good, so smooth. When you don't, you run into the rail and look like a fool. You actually can choose to either do the garbage chute first or go to the courtyard. I go to the courtyard first. It makes no difference. It's just personal preference. Enemies are generally very passive on beginner, but sometimes they will attack you. Like, I have seen those lying figures spit at me in the pool on beginner. It's not common, but it can happen. Okay, that's really not that bad. Given what my clock was. That's pretty decent. Better movement will always win out over RNG. Unless you're talking, like, high level, like really high level, then you need some good RNG as well, but luck is not everything in this run. Having crisp movement and menus and stuff like that is more important. Because it doesn't seem like a whole lot, but every little mistake adds up, and then it pretty much determines what time you can and cannot get. Certain things are cut off, so to speak. Ah, damn it. Damn it, Jimmy. Jimmy Sunderland. I'm not gonna hold immediately. A little weird. It's been hitting the wall or something there. Not too bad. Here comes one of the hardest rooms in the game to execute correctly on this movement style, because of how the camera shifts around. Not too bad. Oh wait, that best split that's ticking is false. Okay. Not bad, not bad. You want to be as quick as possible there, not just for the obvious reasons, but to use as much of that full sprint that you see right here as possible while you're descending the staircase to get to the lore cutscene. So turning that stairwell, getting out smoothly, is really important so you can optimize how much time you have with the 100% stamina. Of course, this is talking about console. On PC, you have full stamina all the time as long as you quick save. So it's just a matter of mashing. On console, your movement is even more important because of that. I don't recall where exactly my time save is. Do I had some movement-wise in the apartments? Definitely have some in Heaven's Night.
Did you find the lady you're looking for? What's her name? Mary?
Good. This is the second of 3 trips we take outside, where we get that beautiful Xbox lag. But part of that's because this game is installed by Xbox, which for some reason adds to the lag. I'm not sure why. It's interesting, to say the least. Okay, not too bad. Staircase could have been a little bit better. She actually whacked me on my PB. On beginner, no less. It was quite an accomplishment to her. Kudos to that nurse for being aggressive when she's supposed to be passive. Ooh, lightning flash outside. Hope my power doesn't go out. The winner is 65-27. 65-27. Gotta remember that code for later. 65-27. Oh, come on. Good. Get the clip of the door. I let that cutscene play out to write down that number, and even if I don't, it's just good practice in case I need to. 61-54. 61-54. These numbers are really similar. 61-54. Ugh, gosh. I should have went the other way. Thought I could squeeze by her. That was not the case. 61-54. $65.27. You almost pressed the wrong button there. Like, nope, nope, not that one yet. Nope. Not that one, son. Dang nurse. God, I hope she doesn't block me on my way out. That swing kind of threw me off. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss. Regardless if you're on beginner or normal, you don't want to miss because you don't really have the ammo to afford missing. Unless you pick up a lot of extra. I think I went to the wrong floor last night. Or whenever I did this. I don't think it was last night. The night before, so... Don't do that and we're golden. Just gotta pick up that ampoule. Remember the door. Nice. Very good, very good. Ah. Come on. I don't like that ring hitbox. It's pretty annoying. This whole segment going to the basement is tough. I actually find climbing up it a little bit easier than going down, but really should make no difference. Alright. To the second floor. Right. Forgot. It's like, oh yeah, this cutscene. I don't want to listen to it. Now the third. I don't. Ugh. Part's a lot easier, but that blue sheet camera angle is quite annoying. I did all my menuing here, besides the menuing I need to do for the wrench. That's annoying. Damn, son. I don't remember if... I think the timer does tick in the elevator while you're going between floors, so that mistake I made did cost me. If I'm remembering how it works. I still got bodied by that nurse, though. I wouldn't call it like an entire success. But it isn't horrible. You want to skip that scene as quickly as possible. That counts the in-game timer. Certain cutscenes do and certain cutscenes don't. Usually the rule of thumb is if you're still in control of James, or you have some sort of input you need to do during the scene, then the timer's still ticking. So, at the very end of the game, there's a document you get during a cutscene, and because of that, I think that it just lets the timer tick throughout. What else? Oh, the elevator scene that I didn't skip really quickly in the hospital. A few others. Nice. Going through this parking lot is a bit of a shortcut. Doesn't save you a whole lot of time, but it's a better line. Maybe it saves like a couple seconds. It's nothing too major. Sometimes I have forgotten that parking lot though. or I like screw up the line, so then I just take the street. I think out of all the games I speedrun, this is probably the most relaxing. Of course, the content of the speedrun is a bit unnerving and disturbing, but the gameplay itself is sort of unwinding. You know, you don't need to worry about all that much on any percent in this game. Just like, nothing can kill me. I just have to think about my movement. You just sort of get into the quote-unquote zone. But there's usually something going on. There's a few places where there really is nothing going on, but most of the time the only thing going on is me trying not to screw up my movement. But yeah, see, that's why you equip the plank in the hospital. Just do all that menuing right there with the ampoule, and pick up the stick, use the ampoule, then scroll to the rings. It seems like it's better. Alright, well, folks, we're almost done with the final outdoor area of the game. What I mean by outdoor area is just the streets. Anytime I'm on the streets. After this, the next time we're outdoors, we're using the boat. Strangely enough, it doesn't really lag there. I think it's just because there's nothing to render. I'll be fair though, the lag in this game, even on the Xbox version, even with the install, is nowhere near the amount of lag you would get on Silent Hill 1, but that was a game pushing PlayStation's hardware to its limits. And they probably could have reduced some of the things they went for with the weather effects, etc., but, you know, they wanted to push it, and push it they did. That's good. I think that's from the menuing being better. Mostly. So I definitely had some better movement in there as well. So here we are going into the prison. Bookended by these auto-scrollers, but the inside of this area, the inside of this split between the beginning and end is quite quick. I think I do have some time save at the well, but I'm gonna check for the spot just so I don't screw this up. I know where I need to move, but it really is annoying when you go to the wrong spot and then you need to find it. I recognize the spot. So I didn't need to hit it there. I was like, okay, there it is. But see, if I started hitting the spot where I walked to, I would have missed it entirely. So that's why I checked. Wow, nice. First shot. That was good luck. There can be 6 solutions to that puzzle. Well, I wouldn't even really call that a puzzle, that panic room. Get out of my way. Just want to make sure I don't touch the stupid shower head. Alright, let's nail this prison. Nice. Wow, that was good. The exit wasn't so good, but that pickup was great. Nope. It was a little bit off. Ugh, I was a little... I'm about to say I was a little bit off. I was actually quite off there. Thankfully, I recognized that. I was like, wait, why the heck am I seeing this wall? Something is wrong. You see a wall that quickly, you're going the wrong way. You're walking to the wrong wall, so don't do that. Don't do that. You're going the wrong way, son. That is not the way to the deceased wife. I shouldn't have done that there. You're supposed to actually do that when you clip the wires, but it's not a huge deal. I just don't want to do an extra menu if I forget, so... Oops, wrong way. Forensic, thanks for the luck. This has been a pretty decent run. There's been some mistakes, certainly, but nothing too extreme. Just some standard fare issues from not running this game actively, but yeah, that darkness segment was pretty decent. In the hospitals, just I didn't make a silly mistake. If I play my cards right, I should be able to advance up the leaderboards with this run. Woo! Baby. Baby, oh baby. Let's go. Thank you, Bug Room. Now, to be clear though, the time loss you get from not having the best Bug Room is not as much as you'd think. Some of it is just purely RTA from the load transition from the keypad, from the keypad to the room. But there's things that can happen in that room where, for instance, like, James will auto-lock onto a bug and try to whack it, and shenanigans like that can happen. And even if you, getting a six attempt bug room is still really bad. Oh, come on. I swear, the hitboxes for the ladders can be egregious. Bit annoying. You need to hit it like dead center. Unlike doors where it's like, clip the edge of the door. Some of these ladders, it's like, hit that dead center or else James is just like, I don't know what you want me to do, man. I mean, I know you're running my face directly into a ladder, but I'm really just not sure what you want me to do, man. Ow. Come on. Come on. Hashtag come on, James. I'll look at your message in a moment. This is going by so quickly. Okay, stand still. Don't move. I think I missed. Yeah, I don't think you can fire immediately. Last time I actually got hurt because I moved forward, which was unwise. Oh my god, I didn't realize I was going for blind. Ooh, that's bad. I didn't mean to do this, but then I started running down the hole. I'm like, I guess I'm going for this. Oh, baby! Oh, here we go. Let's go. Blind Arsonist. Wow, this RNG. Actually spectacular. Didn't mean to, and then I get it. Fantastic. Well, in this game, they actually try to clue you in on stuff. Like, if you can't find a particular item, if you pay attention to James's head, he'll look in the direction of things that catch his interest in the room. Which is something I didn't even realize until someone pointed out to me. So, like, right there, he's looking at the kit. Like, if there's a key item you're missing, like a key, for instance, James, you'll see him look with his head, like, ooh, there's something. And then it's just solving riddles. So. But honestly, like, there's nothing wrong with using a guide if you just want to experience the game. Don't let the game beat you, so to speak. See ya, buddy. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Forensic, would you mind typing in !BC? Yes, you two folks can be a winner, and yes, the briefcase combination. There are 19 solutions to the puzzle. Or the cryptograph, I wouldn't really call it a puzzle. Guess the right one. Be a winner. Be correct. I am not brute forcing this briefcase. Though, it would be hilarious if it was Mama. Because if it was Mama, I'd have perfect RNG besides the clock. And that's pretty insane. But I'm not risking that. I'm so far ahead. I almost feel like my splits are wrong, but I shouldn't pay that no Shouldn't pay that any attention. Oh, come on. Dude. The fountain. Oh my gosh, it finally happened to me. That fountain, dude, can be a nightmare on 2D. And I was just a little bit too far to the left. Or too far off in the wrong direction, if that makes sense. Like, I wasn't directly in the middle of the fountain. I was closer to the lake, and that completely screwed up my movement. Alright, so I'm gonna go pick up the... Actually, I forgot what that chemical's called. Well, it clears up a mark. Can't believe I'm forgetting the name of it. The chemical that removes a mark, so we can see what's underneath. Thinner. That's what it is, the thinner. When everyone jumps on my back. Like, you don't know what it is! Yeah, I just tapped there, because if you try to hold the direction, you're gonna, like, fly right past it. On Xbox. If this is Mama, though. If this is Mama, though. Over. Okay, thank Jode. Thank Jode. I didn't even guess a word. I kind of forgot. Usually I guess a word. Totally passed my mind. Okay. I'm liking my odds. Except I missed the door. Excuse me, mannequin. Nice. Nice menuing there. Left. But it's right next to... God! Gosh, I did it again. I was like, no. I was like, this can't be right. Ugh. Gosh. A horrible habit of doing that. Oh man, that camera angle. Yeah, my second floor is sloppy. Like, that's probably the worst part of my, hotel by far. Like, after, going to the basement. I'd have to get rid of those bad habits if I wanted to, like, super derust this game. Oh. I was like, hello. Nope. Not the knife. We putting the knife in the VCR today, friends. Yeah, that was mostly thanks to that second floor. Was just a travesty. Not too happy about that, but... Wasn't the utter destruction of the run, it was just a silly mistake. Oh, it's directly down. Oh, this is horrible. Yeah, that... Okay, it's not really horrible, but that's the worst luck you can get there. Or, like, near the worst. He was right in front of the door, I had to walk around him. I don't know if... I think he might actually be able to be, like, directly in front of the door. He was just sort of blocking my way, so I had to run around him. But I think he can also just, like, be right in front of the door, which is really bad. Oops. Almost said no. Like the one place where I use D-pad. It's just easier than analog. I'm really bad at this room coming up in tank, though. I think I'm just gonna strafe first. Yeah, that's not too bad. You got the self-view glitch in Silent Hill 1 even though you never beat the game.
What do you want, James?
I brought you some flowers.
Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already.
Mary, what are you saying?
Look, I'm disgusting.
I'll do that little move there so I don't have to quick turn at the top. This quick turning on Xbox is a pain. Oh, come on. That's really a come on to me, not really to James. That was sloppy. Oh. Okay. I accidentally skipped through it. $44. 44, 46.